I think that's the biggest thing is they want to be more consistent, and they do have a chip on their shoulder because they have something to prove. 2 seasons ago, played very well as a defense, went out and played, and I believe lived up to the expectations. Last year, I think we got away from what got us to where we were, and that was we played discipline football, and that means taking control and handling the little things. I think we kind of got away from the little things, and it got us. It bit us right in the backside, mostly because we were undisciplined. They found when guys weren't in their gaps. They found when we dropped coverages. And that reflects on us in terms of coaching first and foremost. We got to demand the discipline, and when we don't see it, we got to hold them accountable.
You know what's a good elixir for a defense that's not playing up to their par? And that's not playing elite quarterbacks. This year right here, I think the defense should get back to doing what they did the year before last, because one, we don't have to face the quarterbacks that we played last year. A good elixir for a terrible defense is a second-year Trevor Lawrence, a second-year Justin Fields, and all the other host of quarterbacks that we're playing this year. And at first, I was buying into the whole Sam Mills thing, but then I had to take a look at Sam's resume. And just a few years ago, Sam Mills had the best front seven in the National Football League. So it has to be a combination of the things that Ron is saying. Guys wanting to do things their way instead of doing it the way of the system, like they were doing it the first year. When we can talk about Chase first. When Chase was deflecting passes, when Chase was making fumbles happen and getting sacks, stopping or blowing up runs, and just doing that. And I think Chase is going to get back to that this year. I think you're going to see a lot of the Chase from the first year, even coming out off of the injury. I think that's what we're going to see this year, because I know he has a chip on his shoulder. I know he hears the grumblings. Everybody hears the grumblings because we're doing the grumblings. We didn't expect. There's one thing that we didn't expect. Now, we didn't expect the defense to be like they were the year before last year, but we did expect consistent play, and they did get better at the end of the year. And Chase and Montez wasn't even there for that. So I think the defense is definitely going to get back to what they do. Now, of course, we still need backup linebackers. We need more linebacker depth, and I still think we need a nickel back. But it's not even June yet, and I think Ron's going to get to that. But the first thing we got to do is, as a defense, is get back to the basics. Just get back to the basics. Get back to gap control. That's what Ron is big on. That's what Jack is big on. Doing it this way. Not doing it the way that you were doing it before he got there. Do it his way. And if it doesn't work, then you can blame him. But as far as the D goes, man, I expect a lot of things this year, man. I expect more pressure. I even expect different things from the coaches. I actually hope the coaches put us in better situations defensively. Better blitz schemes. A lot of people are talking about, we blitz more than a lot of people, but those really wasn't blitzes, and it really wasn't exotic. And we got to take advantage of some of these players that we have, especially like the kid that we just drafted. That kid, the free safety. I can't think of his name right now. But we're gonna have to use our personnel. Jamin Davis, another guy. We're gonna have to use the speed of these guys and create havoc. And I think Chase is gonna be back to his old tricks this year. You see he's totally bought in this year. You see he was at OTAs this year. He's not out shooting commercials. And I'm not hating on a guy shooting commercials, getting his money up. What's wrong with that? Because football's such a short career that you have to get your change up, but we got to get focused on what we got to get focused on. And that's the D getting back to doing the things that they were doing. And I think we're going to get back to that, man. So we're going to hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content is definitely on the way. And let's take command.